What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome to Chapter 4 of our Mirror's Edge walkthrough. This is called Ropeburn. Actually can be a pretty tough mission, a lot of weird ways that you need to go, but I'll show you how to do it in one complete segment. We do a few mess-ups here and there, but still pretty smooth run.
I received your message.
I started looking into Ropeburn.
Why?
He's Travis Burfield, Pope's head of security.
You think he killed Pope?
Maybe. He sure as hell set Kate up. Wanted a cop to go down for it. And he wasn't alone. Heard him mention Project Icarus.
Burfield is dangerous, Faith. He's not someone you want to mess with.
He framed my sister.
I'm sorry, Faith.
For what?
For this. I don't want Kate to go down for this either. But we've got private firms muscling in on our districts. Bolstering city security, they call it. They're breathing down our necks, waiting for us to slip up. The only way they might go easy on us, and easy on Kate, is if I give them...
Me.
Yes.
All I care about is Kate. And for her sake, I'm gonna let you go. But if you pull a gun on me again, I will kill you. And right now, I think I'd be doing the city a favor. There's a bird going in the direction of Ropeburn's meeting.
You think it's Ropeburn's pal?
Maybe, but it looked like a CPF one to me. How many other people can get their paws on a bird in this place?
Not many. Hey, you better get going if you want to catch them. You keep off street level 2. Blue's around.
As always, there are 3 bags to pick up. The first one's going to be towards this area here a little bit later on in about a minute or so. And what you're going to need to do is, instead of going to the right side of the building, you'll need to go to the left side of the building and jump all the way over until another section. Kind of like when you got to go through the door, there are 2 areas you can jump down from, one on the right, one on the left. If you go to the left side, that is where you will find bag number 1. Otherwise, these first section here, pretty much until you get to the cutscene, is pretty straightforward. This is done in one complete segment. I was actually able, this was my, I think, 3rd run through after knowing exactly the paths that I was going to take. So here, if you go to the left instead, as you can see I'm going to the right here, that other side over there is where you can get it.
I'm looking at the plans for this place. It's a labyrinth. It's quiet, too. No wonder Ropeburn picked it. But if there's a bird involved, I'm guessing they'll be near the roof. You're gonna need to find a way up.
Another really fun parkour. It actually makes me want to replay Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I did a lot of videos for Mirror's Edge Catalyst back in the day, and I'm kind of wanting to do some more. So let me know if you guys would like to see me continue that in the comments. Get up here, do a back jump.
So that's no, then.
Like I said, this isn't a perfect run per se, but I really enjoyed the fact that I was able to get through it all in one go, especially towards the end. Make sure you do your crouch there, or else obviously you can see that kind of slows you down a little bit. Here, all you got to do is just turn back around and jump up here first. And then once you do this, you're going to be able to move on. Yeah, towards the end of this level is one of those sections where you got to time things right, and so that could be something that might be hard for some people. But luckily, I was able to get through it every single time. I never died once, so pretty cool.
Miller? Shit.
Seriously?
Yeah. Should never have trusted a Blue. He's with Ropeburn. Bet he's up to his neck in this Icarus stuff. I'm heading up. See what I can find out about Pope and Kate.
Alright, so we got a little mini boss fight coming up here. There's only one thing you need to do, and it's a counter move. It's pretty easy to tell, and hopefully you enjoy it.
If he said yes, we can both go to hell. No one threatens me. Faith,
Yeah. be okay.
Better talk fast. I can see your hands starting to sweat. You set up Kate Connors, didn't you?
That little cop? Yeah.
Had to be a cop, right?
I don't mess in politics.
Who killed Pope? You?
No! I hired someone.
Who?
A professional. Meeting him tomorrow, 2 p.m. 8 him in the mall, downtown. You'll recognize him.
Why were you with Miller?
You sure you want to know about that? Pull me up and I'll tell you.
Watch him, Fate.
Try anything in your roadkill.
Sure.
Shit! Merc, someone's shooting. They got Ropeburn. What the?
Blue's about to crash the party, Fate. Get out of there.
As you can see, that wasn't that difficult. Pretty much going back through the same way we came, except this time we're going to be going through an elevator door in the bottom. Head down here and then jump up. This is where the second bag is going to be. Don't do what I do. As soon as you drop down, don't drop into this red vent. Go behind you, and there's going to be a guy who opens an elevator. That elevator that you see inside is the second bag. But if you do a little jump right before you land, even though it makes no sense, as the force would automatically probably kill you anyways, you're able to get that.
Seems Jackknife was bang on the money about Ropeburn being behind this. Wonder who his professional is. I'm boosting your signal. Try and find a way through. Signal set. Seems you might be clear of the Blues for now. Looks like the Riding Park subway stop's closed. Some kind of renovation work.
There isn't a single person you have to take down in this level. Now, when you do this, you might not have to do this jump right there, because that kind of screws me up and puts me right there. So that takes a few extra seconds off. If you're going for speed runs, that could hurt you. So this next section, there is a lot of guards. You do not, I repeat, you do not have to mess with any of them. However, they can do significant damage to you. So if you want to take them out, by all means. I always try to get around any enemies that I can, and I've only taken out the ones I absolutely had to. Kind of missed the one there, which forced me to get hit. Now, depending on when that train went by, you'll have enough time. But if it's been a while since that train went by, I wouldn't recommend going under the tracks because it can still kill you. But we decided to go ahead and take the chance. Now here, this is where the third bag is. Don't go down. Continually jump across those into that up platform, and directly in front of you, look to your right. There will be an area you can climb up, and then there is the third bag. Here you're going to do a side jump. That can be a little tricky to get the first few times, but once I had it under a few times, I was able to get it on a single run. This could be tricky because sometimes the train is going to be already going through, so just know that if it just went through, that it's going to be a while, and if you haven't seen it yet, then maybe wait. Here we're waiting just a little bit because we don't have enough time to make it to the next tunnel. You can dodge and weave those guys. Then once you're through here, then head over here, and then what you're going to do is a backwards jump. And then most of the time I can land it perfectly, but this one isn't 100% perfect, but... Immediately turn around and then go down and into here. This one, I decided to keep it in just to show you. You've got to jump at the precise moment. As you can see, you could be too low. So this takes me about 3 times to get, but... It's difficult to pull off, but you can pull it off. You just have to jump at the right time, just because sometimes you'll hit that bar and that's what keeps you from being able to jump. It'll just kind of stop you in place. Maybe there's an easier way to do it, but that's the only way that I took the time to find, so here, just make a jump.
Face the train. Take the train.
As you can see, you don't want to be too late. You can fall off. Stay closer to the back so you have enough time to react. Remember, I only see out of one eye, so it takes me a little bit longer to react to things like this. I do not believe it's the same every single time. I think it's random. So just because the sequence you see me do does not mean you're going to get the same one. Now wait until the pillar is gone. Even sometimes the pillar can actually hit you and you'll still make it, but it can be a little difficult. Same thing for here. They're going to add crouches and jumps, and sometimes you'll need to crouch and move left or right. You'll see this up ahead here. There's a jump, then there's going to be a crouch, a left. So you got to kind of, you'll figure it out. Now, as soon as you see the sparks, head to the back. And as soon as you see the little red thing on the side, that's when you want to go ahead and jump.
Stop the trains in the tunnels now. There's a train coming behind.
You can probably time it even better than myself. And there you go. You've completed Chapter 4. Congrats.
If you get any more trouble, so let's
Don't forget to leave a thumbs up.
chill out, yeah.